Ciao Giuventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. It's match day, Juventus-Ferencvaros Champions League, and I hear the music as I was hearing it already yesterday. The champions! I'm super pumped, guys. Today we will have a lot of news, one more interesting than the other one. So stay until the end of the channel because you will have a lot of information about Juventus. So we will go through the Italian and international papers to see what they are saying about our beloved Juventus. Yesterday I was at Continassa in Torino with the boys while Dybala was taking a picture with Ronaldo, Danilo and Bentancur. On Instagram he posted that picture writing South America boys. Guys, I don't know if Dybala knows that Portugal is not really South America. Even if they speak Portuguese like in Brazil, it's not actually the same. Funny story, but it is what it is. And if you're asking yourself, Giuseppe, what are you saying? You were not at Continassa with the boys? I can ask you, look really well at the picture. I will zoom in so that you see that I was actually there. A part of the funny stories, guys, now we go with reality, with an amazing news. A news that I actually didn't really see a lot on the web, just a few minutes, that's it. But an important news. Why? Because yesterday Juventus made an official statement. We know that the stores in Torino and in Milano, so the J stores, are closed. Not only the staff is not working at the moment from the store, but also people that are working for the J stores retail. So those people are at home without work. So technically they should be in technical unemployment. So that means that Juventus would not pay them because they are not working. But the management, high management, they decided to do something really well. They decided to cut off in their salary of the holiday, because they have paid holiday, so the remaining holiday they decided to cut off and to take that money to give it actually to the staff of the stores and all the retail environment. So that means that these people will have full salary, and this is amazing, guys, because a lot of time we are criticizing and really harsh on Juventus management. No, guys, those news are really beautiful. This is actually the beauty of supporting Juventus, a club that live literally ahead. I'm super happy with that because they are thinking about their employees that are doing a lot and probably doesn't have the same salary of Cristiano, Ronaldo. So a big applause for management of Juventus. Tonight, I already told you there will be a crucial game. We can already have the qualification if we actually win and Barcelona doesn't lose, and that's an important one because normally it should be at 4 points, but winning with Barcelona, not losing, can guarantee us already the secured second spot, and then we will fight for the first one. But the bad news is that today apparently Barcelona doesn't care really much about Champions League this time. Why? They already have 9 points. They traveled without Messi, without De Jong, and we know that they have already a lot of injured players, so that will be yes, important to follow, I have to say. I hope they are not joking. I hope they will not lose, because that will be for us really annoying, because then we have to concentrate even more for Dynamo Kiev. And now we go to the front pages because I told you we have a lot of news. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to be updated every single day about Juve, and put a maximum of like. Tuttosport is saying Dybala c'è. Dybala is there. This evening we have Juventus-Ferencvaros at 9 p.m. Italy time. It is time for La Gioia Dybala to come back. He will have a big chance today, and then we go inside Tuttosport where we see that they are speaking about Dybala that is doing a coming back tonight. They will not play with 3 people, they will play with Dybala and Ronaldo. I think it's an amazing news. It's really good because we have to give that guy a confidence boost. Let him start from the beginning in a Champions League game where he already scored in the first game versus Ferencvaros. We need him. The problem is that we have some injuries in defense. Demiral, Bonucci, Chiellini, so who is sure to start, and Pirlo said it yesterday in press conference. By the way, I made a video about it. You can still find it on the channel, but it's De Ligt and Danilo. We see them smiling together next to each other. They will be actually the walls of Juventus. Some lineups of Tuttosport, they are actually saying Szczesny, Quadrado, Danilo, De Ligt, and Alexandro. The same as you see here, because Pirlo said it. And then in the midfield, we have some doubts, because they are speaking about Bernardeschi on the left. Chiesa is still not ready to start, with McKennie on the right, Arthur, and Bentancur. So the big changes are Bentancur instead of Rabiot, and McKennie instead of Kulusevski, with in the front Ronaldo and Dybala. More or less the same as Sky Sport, actually identically the same. They are also saying about McKennie, Arthur, and Bentancur, with Dybala and Ronaldo. So Sky and Tuttosport are agree. Then yesterday it was quite funny, because there were the words of Szczesny in press conference. Tuttosport is writing pressing intensità e calcio champions, pressing intensity and champions football, because that's how Pirlo wants us to play, a more European football than in the past. The funny thing is that they are writing felicità Szczesny, happiness Szczesny, and when you see at the picture, Szczesny doesn't look really happy on that picture. They could have found a better one. Before going into all the other interesting news, I repeat you guys and I remind you, we have launched with Turin Finest the GOAT t-shirt with an amazing head that replaced the O of Ronaldo. If you buy it, you have at the moment, because it will not last forever, you have 15% off on the Juventini t-shirt, the t-shirt of the channel. Don't hesitate. If you're asking yourself where, turinsfinest.com. Follow it, I will put it somewhere in the video. And we continue with the news, guys, because I told you we have a lot. There are the Global Award, Global Soccer Awards, where Ronaldo can be elected as Player of the Century. Not only that, because we have the Team of the Century, the Trainer of the Century, we have so many categories. A lot of Juve is present there, so you can vote for free. You just have to go to Global Soccer Awards and vote. Vote for our guys. I did. I'm super happy. I'm proud. Do the same. Bianconeri Zone is reporting stats from Opta Paolo, saying that in the last 2 years, 49% of the goals were scored by Cristiano Ronaldo. So I will read it. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored 29 Serie A goals out of the 59 scored by Juventus in 2020, 49% of the total. It is the highest percentage for a player present in both 1920 and 2021. Crazy stats. And then we go to Gazzetta dello Sport. Zlatanasso, a disaster. Why? Because the Devils will actually miss him for at least 20 days after the crack that he had. Then they are speaking about Juve, saying that Juve with Ferencvaros, Dybala will try to come back. And then Corriere dello Sport, a bit the same news, guys. Gattuso, Napoli, duro confronto. They were actually really harsh with each other, with Gattuso, with his team, where he even said, "Me ne vado, I will go away, I leave Napoli." Gattuso, between you and me, if you want to, do it, because Napoli doesn't deserve you. Ibra si ferma, caccia al Milan. Ibra stopped due to injury, and then Pirlo c'è posto per CR7 Dybala. Pirlo, there is space from Dybala CR7. So the papers are saying actually the same, except that Tuttosport is putting it in a big picture. Ibra si ferma, rischia 3 settimane di stop. Inside Tuttosport, they are speaking about the situation about Milan. Ibra, 3 weeks of stop, 20 days. I just want to say that Ibra is the real leader of Milan. If they are first, it's also and especially due to him. But I remember last season when Ibra was not playing at a certain moment, Rebic was doing really well. Will they continue to perform as they are doing now? I don't know. Bianconeri Zone was reporting the words of Bergomi, ex-captain of Inter, who was saying, at the moment I prefer Ibrahimovic over Ronaldo. Juve must convince me against the strong teams. Milan instead, they were convincing me already because they beat Inter. And Napoli, Juve didn't convince me versus Lazio and Roma. Guys, Bergomi for sure, he's anti-Juve more than Inter. makes sense. We have to keep those kinds of paper in the memory of the computer because one day we will bring them back. Not only him, Galliani, ex-vice president of Milan, was saying if the goal of Montari if that Montari goal counted, it would have changed the entire history of Milan. We would have won the Scudetto, we would have kept Ibra and Thiago Silva, we could have built on top of the Milan and maybe got Tevez, guys. That goal of Montari, after so many years, I believe it's already 10 years, it's still here in Galliani. Guys, looks like only that goal, only the goal of Montari would have changed the entire history of Milan, guys. Stop it. And now some Mercato news to close, a few minutes more. Demiral yesterday, because he's free, because he's injured, he was with his friend Çalhanoğlu. They were together in Torino. Mercato news. Agent Demiral? We don't know. We just know that Çalhanoğlu is not about to sign his extension with Milan. He could leave for free next season, maybe in January already with a small fee. I know that he has a bit more ambition than staying at Milan, and that's why he's not renewing. The problem is at the moment he's earning 7 million, a bit too much for a player like him for Juve. I don't know if it will happen. It can be an opportunity. It's not a no, but at the moment Juve have other priorities. So Çalhanoğlu can be a yes, but maybe as a C option. Let's see. And then we have the news that probably yesterday a lot of people were speaking about it, the swap between Isco and Dybala. Let's first say my opinion. I prefer Dybala. I want to keep Dybala. We have a small phenomenon in our team, so let's keep him. But if he still doesn't find his happiness, if he don't sign his extension at a certain moment, they can be a swap. Why? Because they are saying that Real Madrid is really serious about the swap, bringing Dybala to Madrid with 30 million extra for Juve and Isco. That means Isco has a value about 50 million plus 30 would be a value of 80 million in total. Rumors, guys, rumors. Chiringuito yesterday, the Spanish television that are really near to Real Madrid, was saying that Isco in January is about to change house. Will he go in another house of Madrid or he will leave to another country? I don't know. But Football Bible yesterday was saying, breaking news, Real Madrid midfielder Isco has informed the club that he wants to leave already in January. But they are saying that apparently he wants to go to Premier League. So we have two different news. We have the one that Real Madrid want to swap him with Dybala, so that means going to Serie A, and the other news that he wants to go to Premier League. I don't know what will happen, but a name that we will have to monitor day by day. Guys, this was it for me. I hope you enjoyed it, because I told you every single news was super important. Don't forget, we will meet each other at halftime and post-game. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. We have to hit the 9,000k, because the 9,000 subscriber. We are really near to that. So help me to build that Juve English speaking community. Put a maximum of like. Thanks you, Forza Juve.